Okay, so in this video, we're going to do the second interpretation of Hess's law, which is actually combining Hess's law in a formula. So this is our question. Find the enthalpy of this equation, H2 plus 1/2 of O2, which makes H2O. So in this type of Hess's law, instead of giving us equations with their enthalpy, it gives us singular reagents and their enthalpy of formation. And standard molecules usually have only 0 kilojoules per mole, but H2O is the only one who doesn't have 0 and has enthalpy of negative 285.8 kilojoules per mole. So this is the formula. So let me break down the formula really quickly. So N is the moles of the reagent that you're trying to do multiplied by the reagent's enthalpy. And this is the product side. And it would be the sum of all of the reagents on the product side. So all of their moles multiplied by their enthalpy added up all together. And this will be subtracted by the sum of the very exact same thing, but on the other side, with M being the amount of moles in the reagent and multiplied by its enthalpy. And yeah, this is the reactants for the reactant side. So you're doing this for every single reactant, adding them up and subtracting them to the sum of the amount of moles multiplied by the multiplied by the enthalpy of every single product, added up all together, and that will get you your enthalpy. So if you can plug all these numbers in to here. So on our product side, all we have is H2O, which 1 mole of H2O, which we have the enthalpy here. So we can just put 1 as our amount of moles multiplied by our enthalpy. And that would complete the product side. So now we subtract it by the reactant side. So let's do, this was H2. We have only 1 mole of H2 multiplied by 0 because it only has a 0 enthalpy according to this given, and adding to O2. This 1 should not be a 1. It should be a 1/2, because that's the amount of moles in the equation multiplied by 0 kilojoules per mole, because that was our given. And if you plug this in, you would see that this side is just 0, because both of the reactants only had 0 as their kilojoules per mole. So it would basically mean that the only thing affecting our equation's enthalpy would be H2O, meaning that it would have the same enthalpy as H2O, as it only has 1 mole of H2O, which gives us this as our enthalpy. Thank you for watching.